In this video, I'll use the AutoSum command to calculate the total value of numbers in my worksheet. First, I'll click in the cell in which I wish for the result to appear. I'll click in cell B5 to calculate the Q1 sales for all three categories: clothing, electronics, and home goods. Next, on the Home tab, Editing Group, I'll click on AutoSum. A visual representation appears of what will be included in the formula. I have the 0, which is represented by a dash, in B2 for clothing, $22,000 for electronics, and $14,800 for home goods in Q1. I'll press Enter. The total $36,800 appears. I could repeat this several more times across my spreadsheet to calculate further data. However, because of the way that my data is laid out, I can take advantage of a feature called AutoFill. I'll click on cell B5, move to the bottom right corner of the cell until my cursor turns into a skinny black plus sign, left click, and holding the mouse button down, I'll move across to the right. I do not yet have the total values for the clothing, electronic, and home goods categories calculated, but I can extend into this column just the same. I'll release the mouse button. We see values for the total sales in Q2, Q3, and Q4 appear. While I see the formula in the formula bar, if I want to check the visual representation, which could be helpful in a more complicated worksheet, I'll click inside the formula bar to make the color code appear. I feel confident that the result in cell E5 is in fact combining the correct numbers. To exit this interface, I'll press Escape in the upper left-hand corner of my keyboard. AutoSum also work in the horizontal dimension. Next, I want to calculate the total for clothing. I'll click in cell F2. In the editing group, I'll go to AutoSum. The visual representation appears, this time showing the horizontal dimension, taking all the values from B2 to E2, including cells B2 and E2. I'll press Enter. The total $60,300 appears. Recall, I already entered a formula in cell F5 to take the total value of the items in rows 2, 3, and 4. I'll press Escape to exit this perspective. Now that I've done the AutoSum once, I can use AutoFill to complete the calculations for the electronics and home goods categories. Again, I'll move my cursor to the bottom right corner of the cell until it turns into a skinny black plus sign, left click, and drag my mouse button downwards. I can stop in cell F4 because I already have a formula inside of cell F5. I'll release the mouse button. The values appear. It might at first appear that there's a problem in cell F5. When you see these symbols, it indicates that the width of the cell is not large enough to display its contents. I'll go between the border of columns F and G, and when I see the vertical bar with the left and right arrow symbol, I'll double-click. This will give me the best fit to accommodate the width of the larger number inside of cell F5.